Yeah, man, I'm super excited. This thing's gonna be, I'm thinking 600-700 wheel.
Yeah.
I really think 600-700 wheel.
With about matching torque.
Yeah, probably about 100 less torque, honestly, I think is where it'll end up being. Got the Holley stuff here. Little happy reveal today. The ShopQuest is getting ready to have its new Holley makeover. John here does our Holley installs, our Holley standalone installs here for Northeast Unlimited. But this car is a factory ECU. This car's factory ECU and it ran like dog doo-doo. We couldn't figure out what was going on. I got kind of impulsive, as you guys might have watched in one of my lives or one of my little videos, where I bought a bunch of useless parts that were 25-year-old electronics to try and make this thing better, and realized that I'm wasting my time. Picked the motor up out of Rob's car with the 2x6, dropped it off to the machine shop.
So funny to think about.
It was. I'm still thinking that's gonna be back here in a couple weeks. So I don't know what's gonna happen, the chicken or the egg, the motor or the wiring, but one way or another. Oh, look at all this. Look at the harness, look at that. There's your unterminated. So this is a completely unterminated harness that John ordered.
Yeah, it's essentially a V8 harness that I'm gonna reduce down to a 4-cylinder harness to make the car user friendly. I use an unterminated harness so that way I can cut and choose which wires I want to use, how I want to use them at specific lengths. So
and being that it's just a street car, we don't need to use like all the crazy wire that we use on the race car, like the Tefcel and Ray Cam heat shrink that's high heat resistance. So I think that stuff's like 1400 centigrade or something. This stuff isn't at that level, but it's really good stuff from Holley, from the factory. So it's very user friendly and very resilient. What we got here? We got the ignition harness.
This one's probably the injector. The terminal injector harness. Got our power harness.
What we got here? All right, I got an NTK wideband too. NTK widebands, if you guys know, are really, really good. They're a little more money.
Very resilient.
Very resilient to just fuels and abuse versus the Bosch gets it done. Don't get me wrong, Bosch is definitely very economical and they work really well. But the NTK is the way to go if you get the option to go that route. And then we put an HP on here because this is a street car, guys. I mean, John and I sat here and thought about what we're going to need as far as sensors, and we pretty much already used up all the inputs.
Yeah, the HP comes with 4 inputs, outputs, and that's really all we needed additional to the factory engine control stuff.
Yep.
There's no real need to go to a Dominator where you get all these extra inputs and outputs, and then it's also a bigger computer too to try to mount somewhere.
It is. But if we wanted to, we could always use an input-output expander if we needed more. But
yeah, that, or you can, just as easy as you have the HP, you could go right to a Dominator and plug it right in, plug and play.
Yep. So we got the new coils, which I'm actually considering maybe doing the coils on the valve cover. I'm going to see if Kate wants maybe do a bracket, maybe set them up higher, do short little wires like LS wire, bam, bam, it'd be nice and simple. Yeah, make a cool little bracket, make it right on top. So we got Rob's multi-port manifold.
This is really something, guys.
This was made, guys, out of a flagpole in 1997 or 98 when I worked at a flagpole sign and banner company.
Nice.
This is a flagpole.
Nice flat plate.
Yeah. So, but I'm going to use it. We're going to plug all these up. Use a Motion Raceworks boost block. The factory manifold air temperature sensor probably still works, but we're going to replace these old Bosch injectors, and we're going to put in probably some Siemens Decas, I think that I have, or maybe some ID 2600s. I'm thinking more of the Siemens Decas though, just because I already have one hand. I won't spend any money on them. And then I'm going to put a bigger throttle body, but I'm going to B-blast this probably tomorrow or the next day. And I'm gonna take this up to M&Z Anodizing in Dallastown and get them to anodize it black. So it'll be all fresh and clean, it'll look really good. I just gotta figure out what throttle body John wants to use. The Holley HP 7-inch screen, which I like this screen because it does not...
It's not affected by the weather.
It's not affected by the weather. Some of the 686 sometimes, the heat and the sunlight can make the screen discolor a little bit, and not a big deal. It's very usable still. It's just, I like this one's kind of just very resilient. I gotta get clutch, so we gotta get, only thing we really have to get left is we gotta get a hold of MKS. Mike, I think his name is, with MKS. He actually emailed me. I'm gonna reach out to him today. I need some gaskets. I need a few other things out of his parts library. I don't know how long it's gonna take us. We have other projects in the shop. Obviously, I can't just dedicate all John's time to this, but hopefully we can get it wrapped up in the next couple months. It'd be great. We'll keep filling you in, giving you guys some little to-dos of the whole project. We don't have to do much inside the car other than mount the dash and the HP, put the motor in, get rid of some of the other fundamental stuff. I think I'm gonna try and make a bracket so we can keep the AC, figure out how we can make that work and adapt. But I want it to be the ShopQuest to be my street car, that where if I want to hand it down to Colby and Colby wants it, he can drive it to school and we can detune it, depower it. Do have to get a Turbo Smart, a wastegate, and blow-off valve. That is it. I'll reach out to Marty out there at Turbo Smart. Yeah, man, clutch, blow-off valve, wastegate, and not much. Got a new comp 60. What do we got coming?
6467, waterless, air cooled. It's super cool. I think we did some custom anodizing on it. We won't tell you what it is until it's here.
Yeah.
But it's a really good size, mid-frame size turbo to where it's gonna light quick, but make good peak power. I think you said it can make
up to 1,000 crank, right?
Yeah.
1,000 crank is what it's capable of. So that's gonna be plenty of turbo. So we got that coming. That'll be here probably all about the same time. And Mark Small's machine will probably have the motor done. So I need to get a hold of MKS. Shoot me an email tomorrow to try and get a hold of him so we can get on the phone and make small talk on what parts I need to get from him. Hopefully he has everything in stock that I need. Yeah, that's it. So keep following, man. This is gonna be a cool project. And this is not gonna be a race car, I promise. Street car, full interior. We'll see. Holly.
No, it's definitely a street car. We are not gutting it. We're not putting a cage in it. It's not going crazy. Welded diff, put some cool suspension parts on it and make it maybe do some corners. Something new to his world.
Maybe some drifting.
Yeah, some drifting.
But something that we really like, me and Brad here. We like the corners. We like the slide corners too. So let's get after it.